Hi, this is Angela with another episode of Keeping It Simple in Sewing, and here we have a fitted skirt. It's fitted at the waistline. It has a zipper on the side, and it's just a little too big in the waistline, but not enough to merit taking everything apart, taking the zipper out and altering, putting darts or taking the sides in or stuff like that. It's a fairly involved alteration. It could take 3/4 of an hour. And our daughter wants some comfort in there. And personally, I prefer to have a little bit of comfort in the waistband as well. So we've decided to do something that I've done quite a few times, and that is to add an elastic and make a casing and add elastic. Now, it's already been done on the back side. So I'm going to we could do it in a simple way because there is a facing on the inside. And using that facing, we're going to create a pocket to put an elastic through. So I'm going to show you the finished product on the back side. Now, it's taken in maybe a little bit more than what I would prefer. I should have maybe gone a little further out and spread out those gathers so it wouldn't be quite as much. But the fact is, when she has her shirt over top of the skirt, you're not going to see anything. And the main reason I did it this way is because the back has 2 darts, and that gave an easy place to end the pockets. So it looks quite neat and tidy. So what we did is my elastic is 7/8 of an inch wide. So I made a pocket that's 1 inch wide. I went from the top of the tops, there's top stitching here, and I drew down 1 inch, and I stitched the line straight across from dart to dart, and I back stitched at the beginning and the end. And then we took a safety pin and put it through the elastic. I fed the elastic through one side, and once there was about 1/4 or 1/2 an inch sticking out, only that much sticking out here on the inside, like if I flip this over, you can see where the elastic is actually peeking through. Right there, the little black right there, that's the elastic peeking through on the inside, which you don't see on the outside. And so once there was about 1/4 inch sticking out, I went to the machine and I stitched down and back up to secure that end. Then I kept pulling it till the elastic was clear of this area. And you kind of want to get when you put your pin in the elastic, get it close to the end when you put it in. So as I pulled the elastic through, and it was 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch pulled out of the casing, I brought it to the machine and I went and stitched down and back up, securing the elastic. And then you take your pin out and that's done. So I had originally done it in the front that narrow. There are no darts in the front, so the stitches couldn't hide. The up and down ones couldn't hide as nice. But I felt that it had gathered it too much. This is the original elastic, and I don't know how well you can see. This is the original stitching that I did. The back stitching, the pocket ended here, and it was only 6 inches long, and the elastic was 8 inches. We were trying to take a total of about 4 inches out of the waistline, but wanting to make it comfortable. So you cut your elastic 2 inches narrower than the pocket is what we're doing in this case. I took 2 inches out of the back, 2 inches out of the front. So my pocket is 10 inches, or just shy of 10 inches. Measuring here to here, it's 10 inches. And my elastic is 9 inches because I want to be able to have a 1/2 an inch sticking out each side. So I'm going to go ahead and put a pin in the elastic, and I'm going to feed it through and show, then I'm going to stitch across the end here and show you what that looks like. Okay, so here, I went ahead and put some marks in place. This is the center of the waistline. This is where I originally had it, and I've brought it out a little bit more. I wanted it 2 inches out further. So this is the line, and you can see the stitching here. I've gone down. My elastic's here. I can feel it underneath, sticking out of a 1/2 an inch, 1/4 inch, 1/2 an inch. So as long, you just want to be able to catch it. So I just went down and back up again, and then I can feel the safety pin right here, and I'm going to go ahead and pull that out and I'll be back to show you what that looks like. Okay, so I've gone ahead and pulled the elastic all the way through. I've taken the safety pin out. I've just put a pin there to show you the end point. But this is ready to go. Like, I'm just going to, the elastic is sticking out. I can feel it here. I'm going to be able to get that in the stitches. So I'm going to go stitch across and finish sealing this up, and we're going to be done. Okay, so here's the finished waistline. I haven't gotten rid of my marks yet because I wanted you to be able to see exactly where the original marks were. But it's just that extra little bit of ease in there. And I don't like going too far over because I don't like to put any stress on the zipper. So that's another reason I don't go all the way, even though it might spread it out maybe a little bit better. But it doesn't put any stress on the zipper this way. And with a shirt over top, you would never know the difference anyway. You're just going to sit there and you're just going to be comfortable. And it took maybe 10 minutes for this alteration. And this is definitely a beginner level. And I hope that this can be very useful to you. And especially kids' clothes when their stuff is too big. But you need them to wear it now, but you want them to wear it for longer. This is a really simple alteration to be able to get, for them to be able to wear it for a longer period of time. And even for us ladies that just appreciate that extra comfort in the waistband. Hope you enjoy your new skirts that you can fix up. Or pants, either way. This would work for pants just as well. Everyone have a wonderful day.